How would you advise a producer to enter a situation with an artist to make sure he don't get, you know what I'm saying, the short end of the stick?
Pretty much, I would like, don't go into it on some fan shit, you feel me? Go into it knowing what you got and knowing your worth at the end of the day. You know, like pretty much, even as a producer, if somebody asking you to come to a session anyway, they know what you got. You feel what I'm saying? So if you go, you play these beats, they got to know that some business already in play. You feel me? So make sure you put that on the table. You feel me? You got to put that on the table. Otherwise, you just gonna be a fan.
Right.
You feel me? And I learned that the hard way. I learned that the hard way. I'm talking about I was fans to rappers for so long. So long. But, you know.
You just get taken advantage of.
Yeah, exactly. You feel me? But you feel me? What producer and, you know, what rapper that's actually popping didn't go through that? You feel me? There's a lot of rappers that's on right now that's probably done signed 3-4 deals in the streets before they got that major.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And when you go into these when you go into the studio with the artist, there's a way to go about like doing it. Like, when do you bring up the business? Because you don't want to kill the vibe of the session.
Yeah,
so
you
like,
don't want to kill the vibe. So you kind of want to, I would say you want to go at somebody, not necessarily going at the artist direct. You feel me? You want to find out who they business, who handle their business, stuff like that. Go at them. You feel me? If that ain't getting handled, then you take it upon yourself to go with the artist. Because if it ain't getting handled through who handle their business, somebody should have a problem with that. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, I ain't saying go at them direct. Like, hey man, pay me, bro. Pay me.
Split sheet.
Yeah, split sheet. You feel me? And I know it's a
Split
lot of
sheet.
people that tell you, man, nah, take a split sheet to the studio. I'm like, hell nah, bro. You trying to get me goddamn kick straight out the booth. You feel me?
That's a fine line, because that's really a fine line.
all I hear is Carl's voice in the back of my head. He's this entertainment lawyer that we talked to, and he's like, bro, you got to protect yourself. So, but it's like also like, can't be lame. And
It's just
hey,
kind
how
of.
you doing? Here's a contract. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's kind of like building a relationship. Like, all of this music shit is like, I feel like a lot of people say 75%. I say 90% of this industry is built off relationships. So if you end up building a relationship with an artist and they vibing, you feel me? You shouldn't feel a certain type of way about asking them, hey, bro, so how do we handle the business about everything we've been doing? Because they definitely planning on putting it out. If you've been working that much, you feel me?
Right.
So would it kind of be like once you've done a song or two with them and they send it like, yo, bro, I think I want to put this on the next project, and then you kind of be like, then what do you say?
Yeah, I mean, you can go that way too. I mean, shit, and it's the way music is set up too. You feel me? It's certain ways to go about getting your money. You feel me? Some shit can be out, and it's shit now digitally set up that they can go and get your money, even though something that's been out 2-3 years. You feel me? So it's certain ways. You just gotta know what you want, and you feel me? Go for that. You feel me? You gotta know what you want at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You gotta definitely, if you want to get some money in this shit. For real, it's so many ways to get some money and shit. You just gotta be smart, and like I said, don't be a fan. For real, you can be a fan, but don't be fanned out.